Hi Geminis, this is your weekly general reading for the 14th to the 20th of May, and if this does not resonate with you, please check with your moon, rising or Venus sign. Alright Gemini, a lot happening this week, so let's see what's in store for you. I'm using the Nostradamus deck this time, and this is a bit different, a tad different from the traditional tarot, and we'll see what it unfolds for you. Alright? Okay, so spirits, please show me what is coming towards Gemini in general with their life for this week. Alright Gemini, here you go. The Two of Swords, decision time, or maybe you're thinking. This is your energy, Two of Swords. Two of Stars in this card means the Two of Swords. So Libra energy, air energy. Supporting it is the Nine of Sun. I'll explain the cards as we go, okay? And opposing it is a Master of the Moon. Your advice, the Moon. And the Four of Spheres. Alright. And the outcome, the Chariot. Maybe you're connecting with a Cancerian. Alright, underlying energy, the Nine of Spheres. Okay, in traditional tarot, this would mean the Nine of Pentacles. Okay. So, addressing one thing at a time or focusing. Here the card meanings are a bit different from our traditional tarot, so don't get confused with the meaning of the traditional tarot. Alright? Alright. So what I see, your underlying energy is the Nine of Spheres. Now, Nine of Spheres would mean it is about a happy conclusion. It is about fruition, reaching that final stage, reaching that good and happy ending. All the work that you finally put in, you want the final result. This is result time. You want that. You want to see them coming to fruition. That is your underlying energy, Geminis. Now, what is happening with you is the Two of Stars. Now, Two of Stars in traditional tarot would mean, the Two of Swords. Okay? This is about justice. This is about seeking balance and harmony. Whether your life is balanced enough, whether there is harmony, whether, this is a Libra energy, again, your fellow air energy. So this is about balancing the yin and the yang, or the old and the new. And this is about friendship. This is also about attachment. What are the things that you're attached to? What are the things which are old in your attachment? What are the things that you need to let go and embrace the new attachments? So it is about the opposing forces, which pull you in two different directions all the time. So if it's relationships, sometimes you're in, sometimes you're out. If it's job and career, sometimes you like your career, sometimes it's like, no, it's not serving me. So this tug of war in your mind that keeps happening, this is the energy. And maybe you're waiting for fruition, but again, there is a tug of war in your mind. Did I do the right thing? Am I asking for the right thing? Are things going to happen the way I want? What is it that is stopping me? That's your energy this week. Okay, and what is supporting it is the Nine of Swords, or the Nine of Suns. Now, Nine of Suns would mean threats, unseen threats. It could mean unseen challenges that you're not aware of, and maybe that's the reason you feel this, tug of war inside you, because there are certain things which you feel might create problems. Things are going smooth, But you feel, you have this fear inside you that things can go wrong because there's certain things that might pose as a threat, personally on your life or in your work. So you will, you need to defend yourself. You need to be ready with your backup plans. It's like having the contingency plan. It's like, in IT companies, we have the contingency, the business continuity plans, or the BCAs, as we say, the business continuity action. It's like that. It's like having that BCA in your life. It's like keeping things for the rainy day. You never know when the rain might start. That is what you are supporting it. And you get pulled into directions. You're thinking about what may serve you and what is not serving you. It is about attachments. It is about friendships. It is about your attachment to things. And why you're not letting them go, or why you're not releasing from certain things, certain energies, is because you are scared that if you let them go, then there could be some threats. There could be, because those changes will definitely bring in some new challenges. So you are in your mind that, am I ready for those challenges? Or this could also mean delay. This is also a delay card. So this means adjournment. This could mean stagnation. This could mean defensiveness. So maybe because you're waiting for fruition and you're all in your mind, what is supporting it is delays. The more things are getting delayed, the more you are in your mind regarding this completion. Because it's like you're counting days. How long? How long do I have to wait? Again, I've been waiting for so long. How long do I have to wait? That's the kind of feeling, And why are things not happening? So maybe sometimes you do feel frustrated. Sometimes you feel, sometimes maybe you're reassessing the situation. And that is why this energy. Sometimes you're reassessing. Did I do the right thing? Could I have done something different? Because things are just not happening. This is what I want, but this is not happening. There are delays, so there could be frustrations. What is working against it is the Master of the Moons. Now the Master of the Moons in traditional tarot would mean the King of Cups. Okay? So this means it is about being generous. It is about being talented. It is about being compassionate. And it is about being confident. Okay? So it is about, at a basic level, it is about inspirations. It is about a person who inspires others. So maybe you're lacking inspiration. That is what I feel. You're lacking inspiration to go towards something new. You're not seeing the full road ahead of you. And you want to see it before you jump towards it. Because as you keep thinking about the unforeseen threats, you would rather want to see the full road before you start the journey. It's like opening the Google Maps and checking where all there are traffic and where all the traffic is smooth, but Google Maps can show you the road. It cannot really show you the potholes or the broken roads. That will not be in the map. That you will only experience as you embark on the journey. Right, Geminis? So everything cannot be visible. Even if I'm a tarot reader, I can tell you, look, you start your journey and there would be roadblocks, but I cannot exactly tell you what would be the roadblocks. I can tell you a roadblock regarding relationship, but that need not mean, I won't be able to tell you with whom and when, or no astrologer would be able to. Similarly, even as I said, if you're looking at Google Map for a route to drive, it'll tell you the route, but it can tell you the traffic condition, but it cannot really tell you that, okay, there's a tree which just fell yesterday night from the storm and it's lying right in the middle of the road, or there's a pothole, or somewhere the road is broken. It won't. It will not. That you will only see when you start your journey. Right, Geminis? So sometimes maybe that is the thing, that is stopping you. Your integrity, your trust towards things will fall in place is getting questioned. That is what is challenging you. You are not able to hold on to your thoughts. You are not able to hold on to your thoughts with integrity. That is what I feel. Maybe because you're feeling that lack of confidence. Because you are not able to see the whole picture. Okay, now what is your advice is, firstly, the moon. Listen to your subconscious, okay? Firstly, listen to your subconscious. What is your subconscious telling you? What is your intuition telling you? What is what are your dreams telling you? This is the advice from the tarot. Okay, what are your dreams telling you? What are how do I say it? I mean, I'm trying to find the words. Look for synchronicities. Look for synchronicities in your life. What are the symbols telling you? What are your dreams telling you? What are your subconscious telling you? And what are your urges? What are your urges from deep inside you? Follow them. Scorpio full moon, that is what is going to be the underlying energy for all signs this 1 month. It is going to be, you are no different. Everybody will have to go through this. The deep, buried deep inside feelings, you have to come in terms with them. You have to think about them. What is it that is stopping you? What is it that lies deep inside you? What is it that you're dreaming about? This is the time. So this is your advice 1. And the second advice is the 4 of spheres. Now 4 of spheres would mean in traditional tarot the 4 of pentacles. Okay, now that would mean it is all about being generous. Be generous. Okay, and it is about giving to all, spreading your knowledge, be open, okay, be giving, and it's time for investments too, because this is an investment card. As I told you, don't compare this with the general tarot, because the meanings in Nostradamus deck is different. This was designed by Nostradamus himself and was discovered long after his death. And then there were 2 people who took time. I think it was Will Kinghin and John Matthews who worked on it, and they came out with and each of these cards come with quatrains. They come with small poems, and you can interpret when it comes to, for personal readings, I do use this deck because this tells you clearly with the quatrains what you should do, your advices. It's a very different deck, and it's fun to play with, especially if you're going for a personal reading. It can predict so much. Okay, and these are the decks from where Nostradamus' prediction of 911, Nostradamus' prediction of Hitler, they're there in these cards. Okay, those who have worked with or who are interested in tarot, you can search it up. Okay. And so 4 of spheres would mean be a bit more generous. Think of what are the thoughts inside you. Don't be so up in your head. Don't keep thinking so much, and don't think so much before, let's say you're thinking about investment or starting a new business. Now you're in your head. What I see is you are thinking of all the dangers that might come towards you, all the risks that might come towards you, and what is supporting it or what is opposing your investments is that will I be Means I don't see the entire roadmap. Should I go ahead? What if things go wrong? That's the kind of feeling. Same with relationships. If you like somebody, you're all up in your head. You're like, if I propose, what if this person says this? It's like what if analysis going inside your head. And you want to see the entire thing, that if I propose and he or she says yes, then what happens after 10 years? I would like to see the entire picture for the 10 years. Now, is that really possible? No. Right? So, your life doesn't come as a pre-recorded video for you to watch. You have to experience it as you go. It's all in your mind. Okay? So that is what is your advice number 1. Listen to your dreams. Follow your dreams. Understand the signs that are being shown to you. Listen to your subconscious. Listen to what is your deep down urges telling you. And be generous. If you're planning a business, invest. If you're planning a job, invest in yourself. Whatever you're doing, invest. If it's a relationship, invest in that. Don't think about the result and the risks and what will it lead me to. First invest. First take the first step. The first step is investment. Whether mentally, physically, financially, invest first. Do your action for your fruition. Okay? So that is what is the 4 of spheres. So it is about be kind and be generous. Be generous to people. And in reality, you are holding on to things. In fact, why is this called the miser card? Is that this person shows that he is giving, but he isn't. So it's like, I'm investing, but deep down you're not. In a relationship, you're saying that I am invested, I am giving full attention, I am giving this, I'm giving that, but in reality you're not. You're only doing it every time you invest a drop, you're waiting for it to transform before you invest the second drop. So you're not doing it out of full faith. You're like, I'll pay as I go. That doesn't work in life, Geminis. That doesn't work in life that way. Okay, in reality, you are like appearing to give it away, but you are holding on to it. But actually, Spirit is saying, no, give it. Be generous, be kind. If it's a relationship, invest in it without expecting the result. Because don't try to control the result by expecting it. The longer you expect, the more delays there is going to be. So let go, detach. Do your part and detach. If it's a business, invest and detach. If it's a job, invest your time, energy, and detach from the outcome. So whatever you're doing, detach from the outcome and listen to your subconscious. What is coming towards you is the Chariot, one of the most beautiful major arcanas. Or you could be dealing with Cancer. Alright, so this card is about taking control. This card is about, so what is coming towards you is, I see that you're going to take control of your life. It is about the need for emotional control of your life. Maybe you need to take control. You see this is not a chariot. It's like 2 people holding a weird, a weird kind of box, and there's an angel, and you see this puff of smoke below it. It's like as if, some magic is happening and this box is floating because there's an angel in it. It's like 2 people, 2 people trying to make this box float. So this is different from traditional tarot, as I told you earlier. So Chariot, but the meaning is the same. It's like movement. It's like journey. Maybe it's time for you to move from wherever you are. If you're in a relationship, it's time for you to move. If you are not in a relationship and you're eyeing somebody, it's time for you to make that move. If you are in a job, it's time for you to make that career move. If you're in a business, it's time to go a scale higher or to close it. So again, whatever it is like making a move. Okay? And it is about overcoming your troubles. Because it is about harnessing your emotions and will. It is about controlling your emotions. It is about setting the balance, It is about taking ownership of the consequences of your movement. So sometimes it can lead to negative, as I said. Once you embark the journey, you don't know what lies ahead. Just embark. Just trust. Okay? Everything cannot come to you in a pre-recorded message from the universe. Universe will guide you, will show you, but it's your time. You want fruition in life, in whatever you're doing, relationship, love, career, money. Address it. Don't be in your mind. Don't think about threats so much. Because the more you're thinking about threats, the more you're manifesting threats in your life. So stop thinking about threats. Instead, listen to what your gut is telling you. Listen to, follow the signals that you're getting. Follow your dreams. Pay attention. And think about what lies deep inside you, your unconscious, your subconscious. What is it telling you? What is it telling you? Is it telling you to go for it? Then go for it. If it's warning you not to go for it, then stop it. But whatever you do, invest in whatever you're doing. Invest fully before you expect this result, okay? And take control. Take control of your life. That is what is coming towards you. Once you invest and listen to what is going on inside you, you're going to find your emotional balance. You're going to find the control of your life in your hands and not dependent on anybody. Alright, so let me pull out 2 oracle advices for you for this week. So again, purging time for you Geminis. Purging time. And it's like trying to gain more confidence. That is what I feel from this entire read. It's like taking that plunge finally. It's like finding that courage to take that plunge, to start that journey. Alright, what advice does Spirits, Oracles? Show me 2 advices for my Geminis. Call your spirit home. Alright. So it's time you need to maybe focus on what you want. As I said, call your spirit home, and the moon means the same. Listening to your subconscious, listening to what lies inside you. Call your mind, your spirit back to deep inside you and try to read the messages that your subconscious is giving you instead of looking for messages or advices from people. Listen to yourself and not to people. That is why Spirit is saying, call your spirit home. Call your mind home. Maybe declutter your life and call it home. Don't let it wander here and there, because the more your mind is the fastest moving thing in the world. Okay? The moment you set it free, it's going to be everywhere. And it's going to visit those places which you like the most. So if you're thinking about fears, it's going to stay in that city called fear and never going to travel to hope. So Spirit is telling you, listen to your subconscious and invest in what you want. Take control of your emotional balance, and the moment you take control, you call it back home, right? And the second advice, accept love. Yes, there is love around you. There are people there to support you. There are people there to guide you. There are people who are there in your journey who will be your angels. So accept it from them. Don't be so skeptical. Don't be so much in your head that why are they doing it? What are their vested interests? Why are they trying to help me? They're just trying to help you because they love you. Not always in the love kind of way, but your parents can love you, your friends can love you, your colleagues can love you, your boss can love you. Accept love. Accept love from this universe. Believe in the universe so that this wish fulfillment happens fast and your fruition happens fast. Because if you're trying to control it by being too much in your mind with these 2 cards, you're not trying to control the outcome and you're not thinking of all the threats, it means you do not trust the universe. So Spirit is saying, no, trust the universe, accept love. Universe loves everybody. God has nothing against anybody. So Gemini, this is time you start your journey. Alright? We'll see as the road unfolds before us, but have that confidence. Ride your chariot. Ride your chariot and just move forward. Whatever comes, we'll see it when it comes. Cross the bridge when it's there. Don't think of the bridge before even you start your journey. Alright, that's all I have for you this week, and please let me know your story. It helps me pick up on your energy maybe next time. And you can connect with me on Facebook, Discord, or visit my website minervatarot.com. And also don't forget to like and subscribe if you like this video. And until next week, have a wonderful time. See ya.